I got a very special video for y'all today. So, I finally got Broly to max level 10. Link level max level 10. How am I supposed to say that? Link level max level 10? Or max link level 10. Finally. I mean, it's probably been 2 weeks since Annie Banners came out. Yes, almost Monday, bro. It's almost 2 weeks it took me to max level 10 links Broly. But here's the interesting thing about this video. I thought I was gonna come in here and just completely demolish this, but this actually was a challenge run. And the thing with Broly is that I'm finding out is that, yeah, Broly is really top tier. Broly is really good, but he does have a few weak points. Not necessarily Broly, but it's his team right now. His global team is not fully maxed out. It's not fully fleshed out. It should be soon though. Like, I say within the next 2 to 3 months, we should have a completely golded transformation boost, full power / super bosses team. I'm pretty sure they're gonna come out with more super bosses unit. I'm aware that they dropped Jiren on JP. I'm also aware that they have Cell Max on JP. Those are really the two super bosses units that we don't have on global yet, but it's okay. Global sync is coming. Everything will be fine. Just stay down until we come up. Okay, global players. Like, one thing I am starting to notice is I'm probably going to start focusing more on global, because global has more potential than JP. Even though it's syncing, I could just reach more people because more people are playing global than JP, you know? So I might stick with JP for a little bit. I still will be playing JP on the side. Beast Gohan banner should be out probably within a week now that I think about it, because Broly's banner and Gogeta's banner is about to leave. Little do y'all know. We only got a couple of hours left. I think last time I checked, it said 122 hours. What's that? 4 days, 5 days max. So yeah, I'm sort of excited for what's to come, and I think you should be excited for what's to come too. But back to the main thing. So this team right here that I built was pretty solid. You know, I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna bring, you know, a couple of units that seem like a little weird to bring. Like, I know, why would you bring Majin Buu units into you know, a Broly's team? Because Broly's a Saiyan, you know, so you want to really run Saiyan units with him. But I'm like, bro, I don't really want to just cheese this fight. You know, I sort of want to do an all extreme team. So that's what I did. And believe it or not, Vegeta's an extreme unit. Broly's an extreme unit. I'm like, okay, if I'm going to run Broly, let's not cheese it with super units. Let's actually make this, you know, in a fun little challenge. You know, I finally got him link level 10. I'm finally able to make this video, because that's the thing. I wasn't going to make a Broly or Gogeta video until I got them link level 10. I did end up making a Super Vegito video, and I had Gogeta on a team. So I'm still going to make that Gogeta video, trust me. But look at this team right here. It's super cohesive. It works, but Broly, he targeted Kid Buu. He didn't let Kid Buu get a chance to build up. He didn't give me a chance to, you know, do any shenanigans. Nothing. I didn't dodge. Nothing worked, but it's okay. I went right back into it. I think you know what? We're not gonna spoil anything. That's why you got to keep watching. We're not gonna spoil anything, and don't cheat either. Don't cheat and look at the time. Like, how long is the video? Because sometimes I do that on accident. I like to go into the videos, like, and not cheat. Like, when does he win? Or, you know. So make sure you don't cheat. You know what I'm saying? Do not cheat. But like I said, this team is solid. You know what I'm saying? But the main strategy is to have the Boos on one rotation. So that means Tech Buu and Physical LR Buu or Kid Buu. The Boos, I just need one of the other Boos to be on rotation with Tech Buu so he could be at his greatest. And I know that looks weird. Like, why would I run Tech Buu in slot 1? Because I wanted to take damage. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these characters, like I said, have big bad bosses, and you can't activate big bad bosses until you know, I don't have every unit max links, believe it or not. You know, I've been link leveling hard and grinding, but bro, shoot, I'm not the truth. You know, I'm not sitting here playing this game 24/7. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, I sort of want to take a little bit of damage so I can activate big bad bosses. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, wait a minute, Kid Buu's not even on rotation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, so it is what it is. But we did heal all of that back, so it was a moot point. At this point, I'm just like, okay, we got Broly on what, turn 2, so the quickest we can get his transformation is turn 6. So this is my thinking process. Okay, rotate one Broly off. Make sure you keep one Broly on rotation. But at the same time, I wanted to have a Broly rotation and a Buu rotation because that would give me the best bang for my buck. Um, Broly is just, he's dominant, especially if you have every link active together with the other Broly. Because remember, they share 7 out of 7 links, even when transformed. Berserk, like all the same links. They share all the same links. So I'm like, okay, my thinking process is, oh, okay, we're gonna definitely keep Broly as one rotation, and we're gonna have Buu as one rotation, and we should definitely, you know, conquer this event pretty easily. It's just we got to get there. You know what I'm saying? And last rotation, we didn't necessarily get a defensive stack for Majin Buu. Unless, I don't know, don't quote me on that. I sort of got to do my research. I don't know if Physical Buu actually, does he stack defense on 12 key? I'm not quite sure, y'all. Like, I don't know if he actually does stack on 12 key. If he does, then I'm sorry, my fault. That's my mistake. I should probably actually look it up right now and do my own research. But I'm pretty sure he only raises attack on 12 key. Let me know in the comments. You know what? Forget the research. Just let me know in the comments right now if he stacks defense on 12 key, because I'm not quite sure. But like I said, man, this event is not even the hardest event. What people got to understand is this is easy. Like, compared to what's coming on part 3, this little event right here, like if you're having troubles with this, wait until, you know, we get the real content. I'm talking about the Beast Gohan fights. I'm talking about the Gogeta fights. I'm talking about the long fights. I'm talking about the ones where it's like, oh my god, he's hitting for 3 point how much damage? You know what I'm saying? He's supering for how much? Now, Kid Buu right now, it's an argument. Like, you can argue with me. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh no, Kid Buu is definitive hardest on global right now. I don't want to sound like a Eugene or a freaking nerd or some type of, I don't know, because my Dokkan knowledge is good, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you I know everything like I know it all. I don't. But from my experience, from what I have been playing and like doing challenge runs and, you know, doing content, Kid Buu has been so difficult for me, bro. Like, is it just me, or is Kid Buu like actually difficult? Like, if you're not running like the best teams in the game, bro, you know, did I stake it here? Did I risk it? I don't know if I risked it. I know I paused right here because it's like, do I want to run Kid Buu in slot 1, or do I want to run Majin Buu in slot 1? I actually did pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, so I ended up running Vegeta in slot 1. That's an interesting play. That's very interesting. Why would I put Vegeta in slot 1? Because here's the thing with Kid Buu. I'm going to get back to that other topic later with the Kid Buu event. But the thing with physical Kid Buu right now is that you've got to get hit with him early on in the fight. So my thinking process was, let's put him in front of all the attacks we can immediately, and let's just hope. Because if he gets attacked twice before he gets supered, I'm pretty sure he will live. So I actually made the right decision to put Vegeta there. I actually made the right choice. Okay, cool. But back to what I was saying. The Kid Buu event, bro. The Kid Buu event is so freaking difficult, bro. Like, it is so difficult because every time, if you don't, like you can't seal him. You can debuff him. Yes, you can debuff him. But the thing is, if you get normals and you don't get supers, you're not debuffing and you're going to build up his attack. He has a decent amount of health. His super ends up hitting super ridiculously hard. Now, like I said, if you go into that event with like an Omega Shenron team, like, bro, Omega Shenron's team is probably like the best team in the game for that Kid Buu event. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you got debuffers everywhere with that Shadow Dragon team. Like, but come on, did you be real with yourself? Do you think I summoned for him? Do you think of mostly a 95% free to play player? Do you think a 95% free to play player is gonna summon and waste his stones or waste his money to possibly summon for Omega Shenron? No. Like, Omega Shenron is lit and he's a fun character, but damn, the more I think about it though, like I I said, he's really good for the Kid Buu event. So his stats actually just sort of went up. Like, he's better now that Kid Buu is out, now that I think about it. Because if the opponent can get debuffed, bro, if the event allows you to debuff, bro, like, I don't know, man. I'm glad I really just thought about it. Like, can we really slander Omega Shenron? Like, can we really slander him as much as we want to slander him? Because, I mean, he is useful in certain events. But really think about it. Like, at the time when Omega Shenron came out, there was no Kid Buu event. Or there wasn't a lot of, debuff event. I mean, I don't know. You had to be a whale to summon for him. I'm sorry. I know that he's good and he's valuable now, but bro, you really had to like go out of your way. Like, you just gotta have money or you gotta be like a whale or like somebody who. It's not like I enjoy Dokkan, but come on, bro. Like, be for real. Did you summon on Omega Shenron? You probably threw like 50 stones at him just to YOLO it. Like, that's what I probably did. I probably like threw like 50 or 100 stones at him because I always give myself a chance. Like, maybe I'll get lucky. Like, ooh, boy, I might get lucky. But no. I mean, Omega Shenron is low-key mid, bro. I mean, like, Omega Shenron is so mid. I'm sorry. Like, I tried to cope for him a little bit, but like, he low-key mid, bro. Like, that's why I didn't summon for him. But this fight right here compared to the Kid Buu fight is just night and day. Like, Kid Buu's event is definitely way stronger and tougher than this event. I'm trying to think of another decent event. Like, what event can compete with like global? Like, Fusion Zamasu is so out of touch and so irrelevant now. Like, it's ridiculous. Fusion Zamasu, Omega Shenron, they're so irrelevant. I don't know what. I think, yeah, Kid Buu might really be the toughest event on global. Yeah, he might be the toughest event on global. Because, they're dropping all the hard, difficult stuff on part 3. Which is really smart because Beast Gohan is so far away, heads and shoulder. Like, he's so far and away better than every character. Like, I'm not going to be the person that glaze him until I make a video about him. But Beast Gohan is so far and away the best unit in the game. It's trifling. Like, it's trifling how dominant Beast Gohan is. It's like, bro, they knew the assignment. And that's why I'm proud of Dokkan. Because they knew the assignment, man. They knew the assignment. They knew, all right, cool, look. We're going to make Beast Gohan so top tier that nobody's ever going to complain. Nobody's ever going to say anything. He's just number one, de facto. He's just great. He's built like that. He's strong. People are going to summon for him. People are going to spend all their money on him. They made sure to go out with Beast Gohan. They made sure they do their thing. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Amasu, you know what? I'm going to congratulate you because so far, 2024 has been such a big W. And I feel like people be androids playing this game. Like when I play Dokkan and when I, do voiceovers or when I do content and like when I do things about this, like I don't want to necessarily speak down on other content creators. That's not my purpose or my point. But I'm just saying, like, bro, like, actually talk about the game. Like, nobody cares about you talking about a 15 million attack stat. Like, who cares? Who cares? Talk about the goddamn game. Like, I don't know. I don't have that android mentality where I could just sit here and be like, oh, yeah, 15... Broly's sitting here with a 15 million attack stat. Wally, golly. Like, I just can't do that. I'm sorry. So when you come on this channel and you subscribe, don't think I'm going to come up here unless it's a dedicated, specific video or like a specific showcase for a specific unit for me to be talking about the unit all damn day. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be talking about how to improve the game, what they need to do, or team building, or something of value. Because I can't sit here and just talk about like the event that I'm playing right now, especially when I'm doing a voiceover. You know what I'm saying? So look, they just made Beast Gohan broken. So when Beast Gohan drops, that's when they're going to start ushering in the real quote-unquote difficult content. Now, the reason why I'm saying quote-unquote difficult content is because I play JP. And the new events that they just dropped on JP makes 9-year anniversary events look like puppies. It makes it look like a joke. It makes it look like irrelevant. That's the thing about JP and Global Sync that's just messed up. Like, oh, no, that's going to be a W. Wait. It's going to be a W because when all the content drops at the same time, everyone's going to be able to experience everything at the same time. I told y'all what I think. I think Dokkan Battle is actually going to be the best game. Like, when I say in the world, I'm talking about on the phone. Like, I think when JP and Global actually syncs, I don't think y'all know how big of an impact Dokkan is going to have. I feel like you're gonna be like, it's Dokkan's gonna be one of those games where you walk into the store and you're gonna be seeing people like link level and grind, or like in school you're gonna see people link leveling and grinding, and everyone's gonna be talking about Dokkan once the sync happens. I promise. Like, Dokkan is gonna solidify itself as like one, like if not the best game on the iPhone or like the phone. Like, I'm expecting like for us to get top grossing damn near all the time. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, bro. I feel like once the sync happens, like the chances of us actually like hitting top grossing damn near every banner is like a real reality. Like, it's actually a real, it's like a real. Hold on, wait. I used the scouter? Huh? I used the scouter? Wait. Is this the winning run? This can't be the winning run, can it? Nah, no way, right? Hey, don't cheat. Like I said, if you just cheated to check on the video, you gotta subscribe. You gotta hit the like button too. If you just checked and looked to see how long the video is. I know I sort of threw that in there, but I was genuinely curious. You better not touch. You better stick through this video and watch the whole video. You know what I'm saying? You better stick through it. But yeah, man, I feel like they're doing such a good job. Like right now, we're in just such good times. Like the last L that they dropped was Rose. Until we found out it was actually a W, they just went about the celebration a little weird. You know, oh, global first Rose. He doesn't have any help. Okay. Wow. Then they buff Rose. Like, what the hell? Wait, you buff Rose on JP? What is this? And then you buff it on global, and then you go back to JP, and then you drop Cell Max. I'm like, come on now. Oh yeah, we lost. Okay, there. Yeah, I knew we didn't win that. I'm like, bro, there's no way we won that run. Right now, I'm sitting there in disbelief. Like, this was my thinking process. Like, bro, should I even attempt? Like, should I even go back into this event? Like, this is 2 L's. Like, man, this is what I ended up doing. Cause mind you, I was at the pool. I was at my neighborhood pool, like playing that, doing that, listening to music, grinding. You know what I'm saying? And then I walked home, and this run. This run right here is the run where I'm in the shade, I'm drinking some water, I'm listening to music, I'm relaxed, I'm laid back, and I'm like, all right, my head is in the game. Now, mind you, I did start this this showcase. I did start this a little late because as you can see, what is this, turn 2? Oh no, this is still turn 1. It's just I forgot to turn on screen recording early. So don't mind that. You know what I'm saying? I did start this a little late, but hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna come in here and do our thing. But now we can sit here, and now that I got everything off my chest that I wanted to get off my chest, like the massive amounts of W's that we have received, now we could talk about the units and how they perform in this fight. Tech Vegeta is so efficient. He's the best T-War in the goddamn game. I don't care what anyone says. I'm sorry. You can call me a glazer. You call me a rider. You can call me whatever you want. Tech Vegeta is the best T-War in the game. I don't care. Argue with me. He's the best T-War in the game. Especially after this Goku and Frieza event just dropped. He's the best T-War in the game. Goku can't do it like him. Majin Buu can't do it like him. Vegeta's the best T-War in the game, hands down. He's better than Topo. Yes, I do. He's better than Topo. Topo is you know what? The more I think about it though, Topo is really good for that event too. A lot of people like to sleep on that Topo. Now, another reason why people sleep on that Topo is because Topo is actually not out on global yet. So what you got to understand is, global, when you see Topo and when Topo comes out, you got to give him some respect. You got to put some respect on his name. Now, the Gammas is coming out for part 2. We still do need Jiren to come out on global as well. But that special team pose is not something to slack or just smack your teeth on. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, special pose on such a lame category. Easy skip. We could just easily skip. Because if you're a player of Dokkan and you want to beat all the missions, I hope you know you're going to have to summon for Topo. I hope you know that. If you want to complete the game and actually play the game and complete the game, you're gonna summon on Topo, whether you want to believe it or not. Because this is what they like to do. They like to make strong teams, right? Special pose with all of the units, like all the top tier units, is actually a strong team, right? But there's not a lot of options. This is how Dokkan is moving now. So here's the thing. Special Pose was weak once upon a time. They dropped Topo. They dropped Ginyu. They dropped Dispo. They dropped Jiren. They dropped the Gammas. They made sure to make Special Pose a runnable team, right? But they only do this so they could create missions for special content or difficult content, and to make sure that you goddamn summon on them. Or else, like, if you got OCD or you got like some type of problem, like where you got to do all the missions and you need to get it done, bro, you're gonna be on that Topo banner and you're definitely gonna summon for Topo. I promise. Like, you're gonna do it. Like, if you have, cause I have a problem. Like, when I see a mission is not done, like, I be stressing out. Like, bro, I gotta get the mission done. Like, I gotta prioritize the mission. Like, I would spend 500 stones on a unit just so I can get a mission cleared. That's how bad it is for me. I'm a completionary. That's not even a word. I just made it up. I don't care. I'm a completionary. Yeah, it's a new word. Yep. All words is made up anyway, so you can't fault me. I don't care. Call me whatever you want. All words are made up. I'm making up my own word. A completionary. Yep. I'm a completionary. I must complete everything in the game. I gotta do it. I must do it. I gotta have every mission cleared. Everything's gotta say complete. It can't be a 7 out of 10. It can't be a 9 out of 10. It has to be complete. You know what I'm saying? And that's how Dokkan is gonna get you with that Topo. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, if you don't get Topo, you're gonna be stressing out when you can't finish that Special Pose mission. I'm trying to tell you. Or what's another mission I don't have done? There's a Other World Warriors mission that it's the Kid Buu fight Other World Warriors mission. It's impossible. You can't do it. It's impossible. It's impossible. I can't do it. It's impossible for me. You know what I'm saying? For you, you might have done it. I can't do it for some reason. It's just too difficult for me. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this is how Dokkan is going to start moving when it comes to like weaker, more obscure categories like Special Pose. What's another like obscure category that's just sort of like there? You know what I'm saying? Accelerated battle. Yeah. They dropped Agl Goku with accelerated battle. Was it time limit or accelerated battle? I'm pretty sure it was accelerated battle. It might be time limit though, because Goku is Super Saiyan 3. So it's either accelerated battle or a time limit. I'm not really sure. But then when they dropped Agl Goku, they made sure to do an accelerated battle mission. I'm pretty sure it's accelerated battle, bro. I think he's a time limit leader, but they dropped an accelerated battle mission, which is very odd. That is very odd now that I think about it. But I digress, bro. Buu tanks. I didn't transform him for specific reasons. You know, I want to get the stacks in. I like to stack my units if I can stack them. I mean, this Broly is Int anyway, so I'm like, you know, he's gonna do a lot of damage even if we don't dodge, but it's worth it. You know, we'll survive, we'll live. He'll stack. He'll get defensive raises. He'll raise attack. He'll raise defense. He'll do what he needs to do. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I feel like a lot of people are, you know, they respect this Buu tanks, but his time is coming. Like, he's not going to be a top 10 LR for much longer. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's not really good for this new Goku and Frieza event either, because you got to run him max crit. Like, there's units where you want to run max dodge, but it's just not really smart, because that artificial life forms mission sort of forced you to run full crit on him. And now, if you have JP, you're probably gonna have to use stones. If you got like a full dodge build on physical Buu tanks, you probably want to switch that to full crit. He's one of those units where full crit actually maximizes damage, actually will help you get through the event quicker. Same with Broly here. Broly's another character where you might want to run full dodge, but he's an attacker and he's an offensive character, so full crit actually makes more sense than full dodge. There are specific units where it's like, okay, it actually makes sense for them to be like additional or crit. But there's also units like Topo who's like, okay, bro, run full dodge. You know what I'm saying? Or what's another full dodge unit? Like Agl Vegito Blue. Like the one that everyone's like, oh, he's solid. People cope for him. Like, oh, as long as you can transform him. No, he's mid. He's horrible. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind people coping for STR Vegito, because Vegito is actually dominant as hell when like 10-turn scouter is like, you've won. Like with the correct team, a 10-turn scouter is, nigga, you won. Excuse my French, but you've won. You know you've won when you've got a 10-turn scouter and you've got really good defensive units. You've got really good defensive slot 1 units. You know you won. You've got the battle in the bag. You know what I'm saying? And right here, we transformed Vegeta, we transformed Buu tanks, we transformed everybody, and we even transformed this Majin Evil Buu, right? We transformed him, right? We didn't transform him? I didn't transform him? What was I cooking? Bro, what was I cooking? I thought I transformed him here to maximize the damage. I guess not. I guess that was a different rotation. Spoilers, but I definitely did transform him in this fight. I definitely did. I wanted to make sure I transformed him. I think he's one of the best Easy A's. Like, he's solid. You know what I'm saying? He'll sit there. Like, if he gets hit with a super, he'll most likely eat it. Especially if the unit's AGL like he is. Like, bro, I knew I was gonna sit there and eat it. You know, he's got 50% chance to dodge. He's one of those units I would recommend, like a dodge crit build. You know, like a mixed dodge crit build with him. You know what I'm saying? Him, this character right here, straight up just run crit. I mean, he eats off of crits heavy. You know. Crits, he's got dodge in his passive. You know, you might want to do crits dodge. You throw a little additional in there. You know, just I like to do a little variety, sprinkle in a little bit of everything. You know, sprinkle in a little sauce, just so they can do a little bit of everything. You know, but there's certain characters like this Vegeta I don't even have dupes, so I can't even necessarily tell you how to build him. Vegeta's at 55%. Vegeta is so top tier and so good. I just don't understand how people can, you know. I'm not gonna say, because okay, I would be lying if I said people talk bad about him or people, you know, but people just don't talk about him. I did use a scouter here because my thinking process was, okay, we're gonna kill Broly here, right? We're definitely gonna kill Broly this rotation. Once we get into the next phase, we should have everything under control, but we just need to see the super attack. And don't fault me, okay? I know a lot of people don't like, the run is not really real if you use items. Look, I'm not using a Whis. I'm not using like a Ghost Usher. I'm not using a Yama. I'm not using an item that's going to make the units look any better or any worse. I'm using an item that's going to help me actually freaking win. You know? A Scouter is an underrated item. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. That's being able to locate where the enemy super is just, oh my god, like, I don't want to say it's underrated, but people just don't understand. Y'all just don't get it. You know, I seen where he was gonna super. See, look, this is why Scouter is good. Whis would be good here too, but okay, imagine I put, you know, Golden Frieza right there. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't get 3 orbs, and then all of a sudden I think it, because this is what most people would do. Like, am I wrong in this situation? Like, look at how I read his passive. I wanted to make sure. I would have put Tech Buu in slot 1 because he's got the most damage reduction. I would have put physical Gohan in slot 2, and I would have put Golden Frieza in slot 3. But because I got that scouter, right, I was able to see, like, okay, he's gonna super there. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put the unit that could actually eat the super or has the best chance of surviving the super. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to tell y'all, man, Scouter is really, I'm trying to tell you, man, for certain teams, Scouter might be better than a Whis, bro. Because I'm trying to tell you, a lot of y'all would have brung that Whis and used the Whis and would have died. Because it Frieza, his damage reduction, he has like what? If 30% damage reduction, I mean, we're what? What phase is this? Phase 9? Turn 9? Yeah, his damage reduction isn't enough, my guy. He probably would have still got clapped. And he's Int. So we would have definitely got clapped. But all right, you know what, since we're already here at the end, I'm gonna go ahead and spoil it. This is the winning run. So now if you want to hop off the video, if you want to watch something else, you can go ahead right now. If you want to keep watching and enjoying the video with me, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? But this is the winning run. You can go ahead, you know, and like I said, if you cheated, you gotta subscribe. Like you have to. You gotta hit that subscribe button. You cheated. You broke the rules. You broke the laws and regulations. You have to subscribe, bro. But yeah, look at how much damage bro takes. Look at how much damage this dude takes. Just look at this. $300K. Look at how much health we have left. I was sitting there like, holy crap, we almost got destroyed. Like, oh my god, we almost got destroyed. But I mean, Vegeta, I seen Vegeta's active skill. I transformed Broly. The domain is back out. I mean, Vegeta's gonna big bang him. How much did the Big Bang actually do? The Big Bang, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, Vegeta, bro. This is a 55%, bro. 10 million crit. And remember, Broly's defenses is pretty high. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those enemies where it's like, all right, bro, he's actually got something. Actually, you know what's funny about this whole run is that my Broly is link level 10s, but his Broly was rainbow starred. So his defenses was a little bit higher. So I'm like, all right, I'm actually gonna put his Broly in slot 1. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put my Broly in slot 2. But actually at this point, I was a little nervous, like, okay, if we don't get crits, then we might actually take an L. But I was worried for no reason. Like, yeah, Broly's he's so offensively, like, robust that it was like, there was no problem. But I will let you know this right now, though. If he decided to super us in slot 1, we would have had to come back in here again. Like, we would have lost, and we would have had to come back in here. If he was like, all right, bro, we're going to super him immediately, we would have got cooked. Plain and simple. Broly is so good, y'all. I love y'all, man. Make sure to take like, comment, subscribe, and share, man. I don't know, man. I've been having so much fun making these videos, man. I don't know why, but I just have, man. Like, oh my god. Okay, so we cleared that event. Was this the best? I think we ended up actually getting a best time too. So, man, I think I did really good.